Salutations Africans, le kae ba gaetso la phela ka phela nna ba gaetso. My name is Debos Kosana and welcome to my channel. The platform is called The Agenda, and we are talking Julius Malema and the government of national unity. Julius Malema appears to be very desperate to get into government. Remember yesterday on Monday, right? The EFF held a press briefing, right? So Julius Malema spoke, and one thing is clear: he can no longer hide his desire, his burning desire to join the government of national unity, right? He's so desperate. So we need to understand. Let's dissect that. Why is Julius Malema so desperate to join the government of national unity? What is it that drives him so much that he wants to be part of the government, right? Does Julius Malema realize and recognizes that in this lifetime, right, the economic freedom fighters, it's unlikely, right? It is unlikely to win the elections, right? Because, I mean, there's data to back up that, the claim that I'm making, that not in this lifetime. The EFF will never win the elections, not in this lifetime. Because even the previous elections, the EFF dropped, right? It does not matter if it dropped about with 3 votes or what, but the fact is that they did not grow, they did not remain in one place, but they dropped. Right. So meaning Julius Malema, wherever he is, he can see that this thing, it is not going to get him to union buildings. He's beginning to realize that the EFF on its own, as an organization, it is no longer fit, or it is not fit to take him to union buildings for him to get into government. Remember, there was this mantra by the EFF that they claim that they are government in waiting, right? But now the projections and all of that are pointing to the different direction. So I think his desperation to be part of the Cyril Ramaphosa's government of national unity, it is because he realizes that the chances of him getting to government through the EFF, whereby the EFF wins the elections, are next to zero. Secondly, he realized the issue of age as well. Because remember, Julius Malema grew up within the African National Congress. So those who grew up within the African National Congress, most of them are serving in government, right? In different portfolios in government, right? So he does realize that he's being left behind, right? He's being left behind. And again, he also realizes that for you to have some sort of influence, you need to have some connections with the running-ins of the government and all of that. So hence he's even prepared to work with the African National Congress to an extent that you can tell when he speaks that actually the man is actually pleading. Right? The man is actually pleading. And I think there's also one thing that you can also realize. But here's the thing, you can fight up until so much. Hence I've said that he's not getting any younger. The energy does not remain with you forever. At some stage, that energy leaves you. Right? So he realizes that the energy is no longer there. Even those who have known Julius Malema from his days in the ANC flick, in terms of his posture, right? In terms of his posture, they can tell things are totally different. He looks tired. He looks fatigued. Okay? And I think also the departure of Floyd Shibambo has caused more damage than they are willing to admit. In a sense that Floyd is the brains behind the whole project. Because when Floyd was still in the EFF, whenever EFF convened the press briefings and all that, you'd always be looking forward to the substance of the argument, right? In terms of the proposals that they would make in those briefings. They will have substance, content. All right. But since Floyd has left, there's not much substance left there. Whenever Julius Malema addresses, it is either he's to insult or to gossip. All right. That is a fact. Go through all their press briefings where Julius Malema is addressing, or even the public address where Julius Malema is addressing, compared to those to the time when Floyd was still in the EFF. Then you can see that indeed, as time goes and progresses, it is proving us correct when we say Floyd was the brains behind the whole project. Right? Julius Malema, he no longer has anything interesting of substance. No. I don't want to say that Floyd Shivambu left with his superior logic. There's no longer any superior logic left in the economic freedom fighters. And not because there are no capable leaders within the EFF, but it is because they are too scared. They are too scared to show head. Right? Because they look at how even he dealt with Mbuyiseni Ndlozi and all of that. So those talented intellectuals within the economic freedom fighters, they have to toe the line, therefore limiting their own abilities, which in the process hurts even the organization. Because you can have talented people, but if they are scared of the supreme leader, they never show their talent, their ability, because they are scared of offending the supreme leader. So we see this. I hope you guys do see that as well, but you guys might have a different view, different take on that. Okay? But yeah, let me hear you guys. Do you see what I'm seeing, or you guys don't see it that way? You can comment. Let me hear your views in the comment section below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and remember to join the channel. You can contribute 20 Rand per month. Siyabonga ma-Africa. Makukhanye. Izwe lethu.